joining me today. So in today's card tutorial video, I have an easy layout to show you to make cards that you can duplicate, quite a few of them. A friend said she needed last minute Christmas cards. So I said, oh, how many do you need? I thought maybe she needed a couple of them. Well, no, it turns out she needs at least 20. So I said, okay, I'll make 24 for you just in case you need extras. So these are the cards that I made, and I made 12 of them so far, so I have 12 more to go. I used the garden green in here, but I will be using real red to make the rest of them. So I can't wait to show you. This card is very adaptable. You can use it for birthdays, anniversaries, thank you, thinking of you, really anything you want. It just depends on what sentiment you use on it. So let's get the camera turned down. Just so you all know, I did have to shoot this video in 2 parts. My friend did need those cards rather quickly, so I wanted to give her at least the 12 that I had done, and I have 12 more to do. These are 2 of the cards that I made in the red version, real red. So they're the same basic concept, and I wanted to show you how I make them into non-Christmas cards. These were Christmas cards, so we're actually going to be using a new suite that I just received. It's going to be in the mini catalog. If you haven't gotten your mini catalog, please get in touch with me. If you're a customer of mine, I did send them out, and you should be receiving them soon. If you don't get it by the beginning of January, then please contact me. If you're not one of my current customers and would like a catalog, certainly you can request one. In the description below the video, you'll find all the details to request a catalog. Just click that link and it will take you to the page to request a catalog, add your mailing address, name, and all that, and I will send out a catalog to you. So, as I said, the set that I'm using is called Playing in the Rain. This is a new set that will be available in the mini catalog, which will launch on January 5th. Really cute. I purchased the entire suite, which included the stamp set, the dies, which I already put in my stamp case. I like to do that. It also includes the embossing folder. You probably can't see this, but they're raindrops, and I'll be using this on my card. Actually, you could see them better on here. So this is the embossing folder. It's the raindrops, really cute. It also includes this beautiful 12 by 12 designer series paper, and it comes in, let's see, how many sheets? There's 12 sheets, 2 of 6 designs, and I've gone ahead and flipped them over already. So I plan to be using this one in my project today. But aren't they cute? These little guys, this is what really got me. I just love the fox and the turtle and the cute little rabbit. They're sweet. And what's nice about it is the dies that come with the set, if you purchase it as a set, can cut these out, including the flower. I think that's great. I love it when it can do that. You got some raindrops, and I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but it's actually embossed, so like it's got this raised edge in some of the parts, and it's shiny. So on the clouds, you can see that, and in the raindrops as well. It's like pretty, really cool. Really pretty. We have these little guys again. Added some shine, some cool little raindrops, more raindrops. And then we have the umbrellas, and on the reverse side, the daisies. It's a really cute set. And I will be using this sheet for the card today. And it also comes with these adorable daisy embellishments. These don't have adhesive on them, but they're so cute. aren't they? I'll be using 1 or 2 of those on there. So, all right, let's get started then. So first what I want to do is I'm going to cut up this beautiful piece of paper here. And I want to cut it down. Essentially, I want a 6 by 6 inch because I just want this area down here. So to make it easy, I'm just going to cut it 6 inches the long way. I'll set that one aside. And then I'll put this back in and cut the additional 6 inches, so it's 6 by 6. Now we have clouds with some daisies down here, but I wanted to use this piece. So what I want to do is I want to cut this down. It's going to be going like this, so I need to cut part of the bottom here off. So I want to cut off about 1/2 inch. And then what I will do is cut this rest of this piece in 1 inch strips. So essentially it will be 1 inch by 5.5 inches. Just continue going down. So you get the idea. Next, I have my basic white piece. So what I want to do with this is I want to score it. Move that blade out of the way, the cutting blade. Let's turn this aside. So I want to score this at 5.5 so I can get 2 cards out of here. Score it at 5.5 this way. No, I want to do it this way. So score it at 4.25, excuse me, and I will be cutting it at 5.5. You can do it either way. I just think it's easier to put it in the embossing folder this way. So again, score at 4.25, and from this you'll be able to get 2 cards, and then we're going to cut this at 5.5 inches. So I'll set one aside and do that later at another time. All right, then I want to come here and fold this in half. By the way, I'm using basic white thick paper for this. I just felt it needed a little more thickness to it because I don't have extra layers on it. All right, next I have already cut these 2 pieces here. They are cut 2 inches by 5.5. I also have and that was Balmy Blue. And then I have Mango Melody, and this is just a scrap piece. I need that to cut the layering circle. I will be using the layering circles. I'm using the 1.5 inch and the 2 inch circle. I think I'm done with the cutting board. I'll put that aside for just a minute. Let me start by embossing and then we'll cut. In addition, I'm also using the bow from the Cottage Wreaths dies, and these are still available. I believe they're carrying over into the mini catalog. They won't be available as a bundle though, but you can get them individually. You still can get them now up until January 4th as a bundle though, and you'll save 10%. So if you want those, definitely get them soon. So we'll use the bow on that. All right, so let me get my cut and emboss machine. And I don't think this is, no, it's not a 3D folder, so it should be able to cut through here, or not cut, you know, run through here without any problems, but we'll see. So I'm just going to slide that on here. And this is optional. I just thought it gave it a little more interest on it. So I'm going to line that up in here. It's catching on something. There we go. Okay. Oh, sometimes because I guess it's new, it hasn't been bent much. So let's line that up here, close it. And I could run it either way. I could run it this way or the other way, and I think I'm going to go this way. You know, you ever have problems with certain things? I think that's good. All right, we're going to run it this way. Hopefully it slides in there. And my top plate. Put that on top. And let's see if it runs through. It's going to be thick, really hard, because I've got that thicker paper in here, I think. Oh, it's not working. Let's see what's going on. Maybe it is a 3D folder. I don't need this. You know, let's take out this shim. That will probably do it. So I took out plate number 2. We're going to try it just like this. Yeah, that's much better. All right. So I didn't need plate number 2 for this because because I'm using the thick basic white. Put that back in here. And let's see what that looks like. If we're happy with it. Yes. Oh, look at that. Pretty, isn't it? Okay, so I'll set that aside for just a minute. And since I have the machine out, I'm going to die cut this. I'm going to cut the circle from here. And what I did was I created a template so I knew exactly where I wanted the circle to be placed. So I'm going to line that up. And before, oh, you know what I should have done and I forgot to do? I don't know if this is if this will work now. I might have to just do another one. I should have stamped the sentiment here first. So we're going to see if that works before I embossed it. I may have to redo that. So not a problem though. Let's see if it works first. Stamp it, see if it's straight. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. All right, so let's redo this. I have another piece here. So I want to stamp it first before running it through embossing folder. So just remember that if you're going to make this and you're going to use the embossing folder, you want to stamp it first. All right, but use the template, and it's optional, but this allows me to know where I'm going to cut it. Center that. Yeah, much better. All right, now I can bring the plates back in. Okay, let's try this again. Let me run it through the embossing folder one more time. Remove plate number 2. let's run that through the embossing machine. There we go. Okay, and then we'll cut these out. Put plate number 2 back in. Plate number 3. Take the embossing folder out. All right, now we can cut this. Put it in this way. Now you can also use the template again. And what you want to do is you'll want to drop the circle dies right in that opening here. And they'll fit right inside. You'll feel it grabbing. And then put the other one over. I'll add the Post-it note so it holds it down. And then we will cut that out. This part here you can save for another card or you can discard it. Now I have my sentiment piece cut out. Next I want to see, okay, so next I want to cut out the stylish, the one that's scalloped from here, from the Mango Melody. And in addition to that, I'm going to show you a paper saving trick. Is I'm going to put the bow, the die cut bow, the bow die, right in the center here. And I want to try to get that as centered as possible. Where's my other plate? This way it saves paper rather than using another piece for the bow. And it's great when you're doing multiples, because then this way you can get two dies cut at one time. And it cuts the bow out. It did move a little, so we're going to have to play around with this a little. That's going to have to go a little bit higher than I wanted it to go because that bow came out. Although I wonder if I'll be able to cover that. I might cover that up. It might work. It might work. All right, I think we're done with this. Let's set this back aside here. We're done with this. We're done with this. Okay, so now what you want to do is take the balmy blue and you'll want to rip it towards you. So you want to tear the edge nice and slow. Don't go all at once because then the edge is not going to tear properly. So just, a little at a time. Tearing slowly, slowly, slowly. So, and then, so I have the sheet facing me this way. Now you want to flip it around and do the same thing on the other side. You want to leave enough so you'll be able to see that once you place the 1-inch strip down the center. Nice and slow. And you'll do this, if you're making multiple of these, you'll do this same process on all your cards. So I'm going to just tear off a little bit more down the bottom here. So that was a little too straight. All right. That's that. Okay, now we want to adhere one of these pieces to the center. The balmy blue pattern. Make sure it's going the right way. And by using liquid glue, you're able to move it around just a bit until you get it lined up. And then you want to take that piece and adhere it to the front of your card. Again, taking liquid glue, so if you need to move it around, you can move it around. And press it down when you're happy. And it looks like there's a little overhang, so I'm going to use my snips and just give it a little trim here. All right. Now we want to take this piece here, add some glue to it. And you want to drop it back in, close your card, and line it up with the scallop on the white, on the basic white, and just drop it in there. Make sure it's centered, then lift the top panel so that you're not, sticking the card shut. All right, now that's done. Then I'll take a couple of dimensionals, add them to the back of the card, the sentiment. We'll add this to the top there, centering it. And I'll take care of that opening there with the bow, so you won't see that part. Close this up. I want to use my fine tip glue to add a little glue. And I just want to add glue to the center. And a little bit on the, not the tail, but the bow part, since that's what's going to be sticking down to the top. Oh, at least it didn't fall the wrong way. All right, and then I'm going to strategically place this so you can't see those. Let's see, I think if we do something like this, we'll angle that a bit. No one will ever know that there's a hole there. Well, I guess when they open it, they'll see it, but oh, I still need this. All right, next we're going to add one of these daisies. Get that open. I might take your pick tool. Where is my little tool? There we go. With the putty end on it. I guess it doesn't matter which side. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the glue to the ribbon rather than fighting with the embellishment, the daisy embellishment. Oh, you know what? I guess that's, and then just add that to here, to the center. Press that down a bit. I wonder what it would look like if I put one of these here. No, okay, never mind. Okay, and that's the card. So these come along fairly quickly and easily, and you could make several of these. What I did was I actually had 3 sheets of basic white, and that would make 6 cards, and 1 sheet of the, and this is doing the cards for my friend, 1 sheet of the real red, and then a square of the 6x6 designer series paper. And basically you're just cutting it down to the size that you need for the card. So I think that they're cute, and you know, like I said, you could make these. I made those for Christmas. I'll show you the Christmas one. But they can easily be made for any occasion. All you need to do is change the colors, the stamp set. Easy peasy. I love easy peasy. I'm hoping to make more easy peasy cards throughout the year. So if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. Please make sure you click that big red notification button and hit the bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Once again, my name is Maria Robinson. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. If you're not working with a demonstrator currently, I'd love to earn your business. My information can be found in the description below the video. So, till next time, guys, have a great day. Bye.